When your cat follows you into a room, leans into your hand, or quietly sits beside you, do you actually know what that means? It feels sweet, almost normal after a while. But behind those small moments, there's something deeper most owners completely miss. These are not random behaviors. They are emotionally loaded signals your cat uses to communicate trust. And if you miss them, you might be missing the exact moments your cat is trying to bond with you in their own silent language. Cats don't ask for love the way dogs do. They ask quietly, subtly, almost invisibly. And today, you're going to discover 5 things cats secretly crave from the humans they trust most. Most people think cat affection is simple and obvious. But what if you've been misunderstanding it the entire time without realizing? There was a time I thought my own cat was just being picky or distant. But I later realized I was completely missing what she was trying to communicate. Because cats don't change how they behave randomly. They change how safe they feel with you. And everything starts with something most owners get wrong. Have you ever noticed your cat leaning into your hand in one spot, but pulling away in another? Most people think cats are just picky about touch. But that's not true at all. Your cat is actually guiding you toward where they feel emotionally safe. Cheeks, chin, and behind the ears are not random zones. They are linked to scent glands that release comfort signals when touched. So when your cat presses into your hand, they are doing more than enjoying affection. They are marking you as safe. A study in applied animal behavior science found cats relax significantly more when touched around the head than the belly or back. This means your touch can either create comfort or quiet stress without you noticing. Think about that for a second. Your cat has been trying to guide your affection all along. And if they suddenly stop leaning into your hand, it may be a signal something has changed emotionally or physically. We'll come back to why that matters later. Have you ever tried playing with your cat, only to see them lose interest after a few seconds? Most owners think the cat is bored or lazy. But here's what's actually happening. You're interrupting their natural hunting instinct. Cats are not designed to chase endlessly. They are built to stalk, pause, and strike. The real reward is not movement. It is the capture. When a toy never slows down or never gets caught, your cat never completes the instinct cycle. That creates frustration instead of satisfaction. Behavioral research shows that completing the hunt triggers dopamine release in cats. That's the brain's reward system activating. So when you play correctly, you're not just entertaining your cat. You're emotionally fulfilling them. And what makes this even more powerful is this. Your cat starts associating you with that satisfaction. You become part of their hunting experience. Not just an observer, but a trusted partner. Think about that for a second. You are participating in one of their deepest survival instincts. A 2021 animal cognition study found that interactive play reduces stress and strengthens bonding between cats and owners. That means play is not just physical stimulation, it is emotional connection. So the next time your cat crouches low before pouncing, remember this. They are inviting you into their instinctual world. And that bond is deeper than most people realize. Have you ever spoken to your cat and seen them suddenly look at you, ears turning, eyes softening? Most people assume cats don't care about human voices. But they absolutely do. They just respond to emotion, not words. A 2022 study from Paris-Nanterre University found cats distinguish their owner's voice from strangers. But only when the voice is soft, calm, and emotionally consistent. Cats don't react strongly to loud or chaotic speech. But they respond deeply to gentle, predictable tones. Because over time, your voice becomes emotional structure for them. A signal that says, you are safe now. Think about how powerful that is. Your voice can change how your cat feels inside. It's not about talking more. It's about talking in a way your cat can trust. A calm greeting. a soft tone before feeding, a consistent emotional rhythm. That becomes your identity in their world. And here, where most people miss something important, cats are extremely sensitive to emotional unpredictability. Even if they don't show it, stress can quietly build from tone and environment. So when you soften your voice, you're not being cute. You're regulating their nervous system. And if this is starting to make sense to you, take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps more cat owners understand the emotional world their cats are living in. Because most people are completely unaware of these signals. What if one of the strongest bonding moments with your cat takes less than a minute? No toys, no training, no effort. Just your hand and a small piece of food. Most owners never try this. But they are missing something deeply instinctive. In the wild, kittens receive food directly from their mother. That moment becomes one of the earliest trust associations in their brain. So when you offer food from your hand, something ancient activates. You are not just feeding them. You are communicating safety. But here, the key detail. Cats are naturally cautious when eating. So if they approach your hand willingly, they are overriding survival instincts. That is not small. That is trust in action. Unlike dogs, cats do not give trust quickly. They test it slowly, over time, through repetition. So each hand-feeding moment becomes another quiet confirmation. Another vote of safety in your direction. And that builds something powerful over time. What if the most meaningful connection with your cat requires you to do almost nothing? No interaction, no touch, no pressure. Just sit on the floor. That's it. From a cat's perspective, humans are enormous. We tower, we move quickly, and we always exist above them. That can make affection feel overwhelming sometimes, even when it is meant to be loving. But when you sit down, everything changes. You stop approaching and start existing with them. There is no pressure, no expectation, no demand. Just shared space. And cats notice that shift immediately. Behavioral researchers call this social resting. It's when a cat chooses to stay near you without active engagement. And that only happens when they feel safe. Not obligated, not pressured, just safe. So if your cat sits near you on the floor, even without touching you, that is not distance. That is acceptance. That is your cat choosing your presence freely. And that choice matters more than most people realize. Now here's something most owners never fully understand. The smallest signs of affection are actually the biggest acts of vulnerability. A slow blink, turning their back to you, sleeping nearby. These are not casual habits. They are trust signals built on instinct. A 2019 study from the University of Sussex found cats respond positively to slow blinking from humans. Because in cat language, relaxed eyes mean safety. Direct starring signals threat in feline communication. So when your cat slowly closes their eyes near you, they are lowering defenses. That is vulnerability. Real vulnerability. And earlier, when we talked about subtle changes in behavior, this is where it matters most. If your cat stops these signals, something may be wrong. Withdrawal is often the first sign of discomfort or illness, long before obvious symptoms appear. So if your cat suddenly stops slow blinking or avoiding closeness, don't ignore it. Because absence of behavior is still communication. And cats often speak through silence first. Have you ever noticed your cat behaves completely differently around certain people? Maybe they hide from guests or avoid some family members entirely. Most people think cats are just moody. But it's much deeper than that. Cats form attachment patterns with humans based on safety and consistency. They observe everything: tone, movement, routine, energy. And over time, they decide who feels safe and who doesn't. That's why your cat may follow you specifically or sleep near you and not others. It is not random. It is chosen. This isn't dependency. It is attachment built slowly through thousands of tiny experiences. Your cat is not just living with you. They are evaluating you every single day and deciding you are safe enough to stay close to. So when your cat leans into your hand, follows you quietly, or sits near you without asking for anything, do you actually understand what they're saying? They are saying you are safe. You are familiar. You are home. That is not simple behavior. That is emotional trust in its purest form. And that soft, quiet connection you almost overlook. It was never small to them. And it shouldn't be small to you either. Like to learn more about cat psychology? Like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe my channel now. Thank you for watching.